This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. So any doubts so far, anything you would like to ask, please ask. Any doubt? Anybody is having any doubt? You please ask and get it clarified. I'm really going slow, okay? So that you'll understand thoroughly well. Okay. So now to start with, I have to select my company. So company select. So our company was, this is the one, enter. Okay. So now, as I told you, if you want to remove this, you have to shut that company, go company, shut. So that company will go to the background. So this is active company. Okay, see, you can open as many as you can open many companies. I can open 15 companies here. Okay, I can open many companies. Okay, whichever I select, that will come to the forefront. Okay, see, I can select one. What is that? See, company select. I will also select the first one. Okay, this one. Whichever I click, that will go to the forefront. Okay, that will be the active company. So this is active company now. Okay, so now I want to record transaction in this company. I select this. This will go to the forefront. Okay, so what is that? Our company is in the forefront, so that is active company. The other one is at the background. Okay, now all of you, please write note to see. To see within bracket list the
Can you repeat
transactions
it again?
recorded. If you see here, date of last entry, 2nd April. That means what? There are some transactions. There are some
Excuse me,
transactions.
sir.
You would like to. I would like to have a look. Okay. I would like to have a look of the transaction which I have recorded. So how do I do that? I have to go to day book. Date of last entry 2nd April. I go to day book. It will show me entries of supposed to show entries of 2nd April. Okay. Day book will what all the transaction you post, it will go and be there in the day book. Okay. So it is showing only one transaction, but have two transactions. Correct? No. So you come to see F2. I told you F2 in Tally is date function. Alt F2 is period. Okay. See, date means single date. If I want to see second four, I'll do second four. It will show only second four transaction. Okay. But I started recording from 1st April. So for that, you have to go to period. Okay. Period Alt F2. See here, period. 1 4 to 2 4. So it will show me all the transactions. Okay. So all of you write down F2 single date. Alt F2 period. That is from date to date. All of you got
Sir,
this?
can you please repeat? Excuse me, sir.
You unmute and answer to me so that you
Sir, can
all
you please repeat?
are with me.
Sir, can you repeat?
Pallavi Nagesh, is the things clear? Are you with me?
Sir, I joined the class late yesterday, so I'm a little confused.
I'm not able to listen to you. I'm not able to hear you.
Sir, I had some internet issues, so I couldn't hear properly.
Oh, okay. Now you are able to listen. Echoing, yeah. Unless, sir, sorry to disturb you. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ problem. ಸರ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಯ್ತು ಅದೇ fine. Shall we go ahead? Fine. So now we saw the day book. So write a sentence about for this. Day book contains all the vouchers we have recorded. See what all voucher you record, you go and be there in the day book. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now see it is in a collapsed form. Okay, if you want to just little bit expand, you say Alt F1. Please make a note. Alt F1. It will expand. Alt F1 is a toggle button. It will collapse or it will expand as you wish. Okay, whichever you want. You want to see in a detailed form, you press Alt F1. Okay, please always remember Alt F1 in a report will give you detailed view. Fine. Is this clear? Now,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So now we'll go to the next transaction, transaction number 4. So how to see all the vouchers? You have to come to period. See, date of entry is 2nd April. If you go to day book, it will show me all the entries recorded on 2nd April. But I would like to see from the beginning all the entries. I'll say Alt F2. See, in MS Office as well as in Tally, if there is single underscore, that is Alt. So you say now it is asked for date range. You say 1 4 to 2 4. So it will show me all the entries. Okay. Now all of you write down the fourth transaction. Transaction number 4. Date you write 1 5 1 5 2023. Okay. So date is transaction number 4. Okay. Transaction number 4. You say date is 1 5 23. Company purchase. All of you make a note of this transaction. Company bought, you say, don't say purchase. Company bought the following from Alpha Traders. Next, you write number 1. Number 1, attendance punching machine. Attendance. All of you should make a note of this. Attendance
Yes,
punching
sir.
machine. Yeah. You write down in your book, transaction number 4, rupees 3 lakh 50. Second one you write second one you write security alarm system. Rupees 5 lakh. Last one, third one is generator. Rupees 1 lakh. So this is a transaction. For the transaction, company bought the following from Alpha Traders. So now a transaction has happened in the business. You know the job of the accountant is to record. So what to do now? You tell me.
Write the journal entry.
Good. Okay. Say solution. Now we are about to record this. Okay. Now we are about to record this. So for that, you write solution. Step number 1. Write journal entry. So what is a journal entry?
Attendance punching machine account debit 3 lakh 50. Security alarm system debit 5 lakh. Generator debit 1 lakh. Two alpha traders 9 lakh 50.
Excellent. Yes, Chinmay, you are right. Okay, good. See, you have to take part, all of you. Okay, Very nice. Okay, she told it very loud and clear. Okay, so we are done with writing the first step number one, writing the journal entry. We know that you have to debit. These are all fixed asset coming to business, real account, debit what comes in. We bought it from Alpha Traders, personal account, debit the receiver, credit the keeper. Fine. So assets you have to debit, then Alpha Traders you have to credit. Let us do that now. So create. See, all of you please observe. Create ledger, if I come here, I can create one ledger at a time, that's all. But if you see, there are more ledgers to be created. There are four ledgers to be created. So for that, there is a option. Okay, you come to chart of account. Come to chart of account, which is a master you have to create. You place the cursor on that. You have to create ledger. So there is something called multi-master. See here, Alt H, multi-master. You click on that and say multi-create. Enter. So you can create any number of ledgers here. Okay. I'll show you again. So more than one, if you want to create one master, you go here. Single master, you go here. If you have to create more than one, if you have multi masters to be created, you come to chart of account, say let which are the master you want to create, you keep the cursor on that, you say multi master, multi create. Now we can create all the ledgers at once. Okay, enter. You yourself will observe now. You yourself will observe. Say attendance punching machine. I'll say APM. Okay, I'll use short form attendance punching machine. So which group is this? This is a group we are going to link.
It's the set, sir.
Yeah, fixed asset. Good. Fixed asset. Don't give opening balance because we are buying. We are buying afresh. So opening balance will come when? See, generally one company is for all of you please listen carefully. Generally, one company is for one financial year. Okay. Next financial year, okay, we have to create a new company. So new company means what? New company means new company. There will be nothing. Correct? No. So on 31/3/24, you will record the adjustment entry, depreciation entry. Okay. So assets, they depreciate, say 10%. Okay. So it will not be 3,50,000, it will be 3,50,000 minus 35,000. Okay. That is the closing balance for 23. Okay. 3,15,000 will be the attendance punching machine closing balance. Okay. Now, in the new company, you have to give that closing balance as the opening balance. Okay. Understood all of you? So closing balance of the previous year will become the opening balance for the current year. Is this clear? If no, you say. If no, you tell. I will
Yes.
explain. Okay, fine. Or if yeah. Now second asset you create security alarm system. That is also fixed asset. You link it to fixed asset. Don't give opening balance as I told you. Now generator. Generator you give fixed asset. Don't give opening balance. The last ledger to be created is alpha traders. Alpha traders. You do that. You create that. Alpha traders. So which is the group? You scroll once.
Current liability.
Current liability
Oh,
answer given
sir,
by
sundry creditors, sir.
good. Okay. See, current liability, I can't say wrong. It is current liability. But there is a finer group exclusively for all these things, sundry creditor. Current liability means what? Bank overdraft is a current liability. Like that we can give. But there is an exclusive group for purchase, buying, selling, sales. Okay. There is creditors and debtors. Sundry creditor is the correct answer. Good. Okay, link it to sundry creditors. Forward. That's all. All the masters are created. Okay. So now, what is the next step? What you should do?
Select correct voucher and record.
Correct. Okay. So the moment I say record, you have to come to transactions voucher. Enter. So you have to record. Which is the voucher you are going to select?
Payment voucher.
Okay. Your friend said payment voucher. I'll go with payment voucher. So always make sure you will have the date in account in accounting. Okay, date is critical. Date is important. Okay, you say 1/5, first May. But as for your friend, I'll debit all the assets, 3,50,000. Okay. As I told you last class, it will show credit. You press D and make it debit. Security system you select. 5 lakh. You punch in. And again you make it debit by pressing D. And you say generator. Enter 1 lakh. Then you say CR alpha traders. Enter. Enter. You have to select new reference. I'll tell you what are this. I'll tell you what are these references. Okay. So for fresh transaction, you select new reference. That's what you remember at this point in time. For fresh transaction, select new reference. That means what? We are creating a due. I'll give the notes for that. Say new reference. Tally is going to allot a number. Okay, because it has to remember subsequently, since you have sold on credit, it is a credit transaction. Okay, so yeah, subsequently it has to remember. Okay, the supplier Alpha Traders would have given you 30 days, 45 days credit. When you are making the payment, you have to know the bill number. Okay, you have to know the bill number. Tally has given, tally has allotted, say 2. I can always overwrite. Okay, I can always overwrite. I'll say A01. This is my first buying from Alpha Traders. I'll give A01, I'll give A1, or I'll give A001, whatever I want, so that I should remember. That's all. Every bill, every trade bill will have a number. Fine. Enter. Now you say, what is that? Being assets bought. Enter. Now, oops, error. What happened? See the message. Error. No cash or bank account credited. What happened? What is a mistake?
So there in the entry, there is no cash or bank account because it is a credit purchase.
Yes. Okay. Who was that, Chinmay? Who was that?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Chinmay.
Only Chinmay is taking part. Good. What about others? Okay, only she is focused. All of you, I would like to see all of you taking part. Okay, very good. See, in accountancy, there is a concept. Okay, what is that concept? You will be knowing, but I'll recap for you. If you see the previous transaction, air conditioner, furniture, I told by check. That's why you credit a bank, Axis Bank, and you recorded the transaction in payment because money is going out of your business. Here, I did not mention about cash or bank. I did not tell in the transaction it is not by cash or bank, but a party's name is given. Okay, from it was given from Alpha Traders. So the concept is in accounting, if there is no mention of cash or bank and a party's name is given, it is a credit transaction. As your friend Chinmay, she identified correctly and fast. Okay, that is very important. Okay, so it is a credit transaction. No money is going at this point in time. The supplier would have given 30 days, 45 days, 60 days credit. At that point, cash will go out. Fine. So currently, we can't record this transaction in payment voucher. So if you, I told you in Tally there are as many as 24 vouchers. I briefed you only three vouchers: contra, payment, receipt. So maybe you thought one amongst this, that's all. Correct? No. So generally, now what is the thing? So these are the vouchers explained. Must be payment. That's why you said payment, which is not correct. So it has to be recorded in journal F7. So I'll click F7, journal voucher, okay, and say Control A. As I told you, Control A to save, or you click here, accept. It will save. You do page up, it will show you. So now the transaction is recorded in journal voucher. All of you got this? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, so what is this journal voucher? I'll give the definition for this journal voucher. All of you please make a note of this. Definition for voucher type number 4, journal. Journal voucher. Write down. F7. Function key F7. So the previous the entry, the entry, this entry is an adjustment entry. Okay, cash is not going out, cash is neither going out nor coming in. Okay. So for example, depreciation account debit to machinery. If you write, it is an adjustment entry. Cash is not going out nor coming inside the business. Okay. So all adjustment entries to be recorded in journal voucher. Okay. All of you got this? See, one more point I would like to tell you is alpha traders. Okay. See, place the cursor on alpha traders and say control enter. All of you write down. You place the cursor on any master. Place the cursor on any master and say control enter. It will take you to alteration screen. See, ledger alteration, secondary. Secondary why? Because you are navigated to the function key. You are navigated through the shortcut key. That's why secondary. Now, we linked alpha traders, sundry creditors, and there is one thing called maintain balance bill by bill. This has to be yes. Okay. Normally it will be yes, but you have to make sure it is yes. Fine. This should be yes only for sundry creditors and sundry debtors group only. This maintain balance bill by bill has to be yes only for sundry creditors and sundry debtors account group only. That's all. Now, what is this maintain balance bill by bill? That is the next question. Okay. See, it should be yes. That is a point number one. Then you see here, I'll say enter. You will get one more small screen. Method of adjustment. Okay. So in that there is new reference, there is against reference, advanced reference, on account reference. All of you saw this. So I told
Yes.
you, yeah, for fresh transaction, it has to be new reference. So what are the other three things? Let us see. Let us see all the definition. What is the definition for all these things? What it means, not definition. What this each one of them mean? Okay. Please write all of you. Please make a small note. A trade bill. A trade bill has four references. All of you unmute, mute. All of you please mute. Only when you are talking, you unmute and talk. Yeah. So now you just write down these things. What is new reference? Is used for creating any dues. Okay. For if you are recording any fresh transaction, you have to create a due because you are not going to receive, you are not going to pay immediately. You are creating a due. You are going to pay after 30 days, 45 days, whatever the credit period given by the supplier. Okay, so now you gave new reference and recorded a transaction. Let us say Alpha Traders has given us 30 days credit period. So what you will do, you will make a payment after 30 days. At that point, you have to select against reference. Okay, that means what you are trying to adjust for an already existing bill, for already an existing due. Okay, so that this is the first set. First set is what? New reference. Again, they go in tandem. When you create new reference, ultimately against reference has to come. Also, please remember this is not only for buying. Even if you're selling on credit, you have to give new reference at the point of sale. When you receive money from the customer, you have to say against reference, against which bill you are receiving the money. So I told you these two, the new reference and against reference, they go in tandem. Then what is this advanced reference? What the sentence says, this method is used for payment without any previous due arisen to the party. Okay. This method is used. You read that once. See now, Alpha Traders, let us say Alpha Traders is your regular supplier. Okay, you'll be buying all the assets, whatever thing you want from Alpha Traders. It so happened you said we want to buy 10 Hitachi air conditioners. All of you getting this? Okay. The company said, the company called Alpha Traders. Company said, we want to buy 10 Hitachi air conditioner. Alpha Traders, he called us back and told Hitachi air conditioners are not available. If you are particular, I will import from Singapore. Okay. For that, you give some advance, some commitment. You give some 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. Understanding all of you? So you pay something upright, upfront. Okay, without any item being delivered, without any due arising. Correct? No. So you are giving something upfront, so that if you give something upfront, say 5 lakhs, 10 lakh as a commitment amount, then you have to give advance reference. All of you got this point? If you heard me carefully, you would have got. Nonetheless, you tell me if it is not. Did you understand this advance reference thing?
So can you repeat again?
Yeah. See, we wanted, as I told you, alpha is our same thing. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the same thing so that alpha is our regular supplier. So we'll always in the habit of buying alpha traders from alpha traders. The company wanted to buy air conditioners, particularly Hitachi make. Alpha Traders checked up in his godown. He gave back. He came back to us, telling we don't have that particular type. Hitachi we don't have, and he also told, "I'll get you Hitachi air conditioner. I have to import from Singapore. You give me some upfront money, some advance money." Okay, correct? No, you have to do some commitment. Okay, you will import it. Then you say we don't want. What will you do? So something is given upfront. So let us say we gave 5 lakh as the token money or advance, as you say, as the name itself indicates, advance. So then you procure for us. So that's what he says. The sentence says this method is used for payment. We are making payment 5 lakh without any previous due arisen to the party. Okay, because he has not delivered, there is no previous due for that. Only now we are without items being delivered, we are giving the upfront money. That's how it is called advanced reference. You got that now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last one is on account reference. Okay, on account reference means, see, you are bought from alpha traders on, let us say, 3 or 4 occasions on different dates of various amount. You bought something, air conditioner, something, some other stock, some other not stock, some other asset you bought. So ultimately, there are 3 or 4 pending bills to be paid, all on different dates. So even the maturity of those dates are different. Let us say you bought first asset on 10th of April, second asset on maybe 1st of May, like that you bought. So there are 4 or 5 pending bills. Okay. Let us say some 40 lakhs is pending to Alpha Traders. We owe him 40 lakhs for having he has delivered the assets. So there are 4 pending bills amounting to 40 lakhs. Now what happened in my business, in our business, suddenly we have excess money. Okay, unexpectedly we have surplus cash. Sometimes it happens. Okay, sometimes you have surplus cash, so you don't know what to do. Okay, so what what we did was we thought, see, we have some pending bills to alpha traders. Let us give some 20 lakhs upfront. Not upfront, we'll give 20 lakhs and ask him to take it as an on account reference. Understanding all of you. So there is items have been delivered. There are 4 pending bills amounting to 40 lakhs. What is that? Maturing on different dates. Due date. Different due dates. Okay, you know each bill has a due date. 35, 30 days credit, 45 days credit period, 60 days credit period, like that. I told you we have some 20 lakhs excess surplus money in our business. So I called up Alpha Traders and told him, I'm sending you 20 lakh check. You receive it on account reference. Okay. You receive it as on account reference. I'll tell you to which bill you have to adjust. Okay. I'm not telling you adjust to bill number 1, you adjust to bill number 2, like that. I'm just giving the lump sum amount, 20 lakhs, and telling him to which bill he have to adjust later. So that he will receive as an, that we will record as an on account reference given to alpha traders. All of you got this? Little bit complicated, but if you have got, that's fine. So what the definition
Yes.
says, yeah, what the definition says is for lump sum amount you use on account reference. So these are the references given. These are the references available in Tally. Depending on the context, you have to select. Now, as a fresh transaction, we are giving new reference. Okay, I'll save this. Enter, enter. Let us say he has given 30 days credit period. Now, after 30 days, you have to make a payment. Please write down transaction number 5. Transaction number 5. 4 was we are buying the asset was the fourth one. Now fifth transaction. Please write. See, these all things are in sequence, not just randomly taking thing and doing. This is the next transaction, fifth one. Transaction number 5. Date is 30 days hence. I told you that he has given alpha has given 30 days credit period. 23. Company paid. Company paid the full amount due. Full amount due by check. So this is the next transaction. Company paid the full amount due by check. So how you go? What you do now? how to go about.
Write the journal entry.
Yeah, please do that and tell me the journal entry.
Alpha Traders account debit 9,50,000 to Axis Bank account 9,50,000.
Good. Okay, yes. Chinmay, very good. Okay, even Sanjana wanted to take part.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
she had. Yeah, Sanjana, fine. Okay, you unmuted, then you did not. Your Chinmay went ahead of you and spoke. No problem. Good. Fine. So let us do that. So, masters are already there. Okay, you will not create again alpha traders. You will neither you will create Axis Bank. They're already there, very much there. Fine. So you have to record. What happened to, yeah, that's fine. So which is the voucher? Step 2 is selection of voucher. Which is the voucher?
Payment.
Yeah. Now let us explore something more. Okay. Let us, what is that? Let us explore something more. See, let us say I'm the accountant. Let us say I'm busy. Okay, I'm doing what is that GST filing, I'm doing TDS calculation, all those things. I don't quite remember this transaction. Let us say I've forgotten the amount, all those nitty-gritties of this transaction. On 1st June, director came to me. Okay, my director came to me. He said, Mr. Harish, there is one check pending to Alpha Traders. Please write the check. I'll sign and go. I have to go somewhere. You please prepare the check. He's standing in front of me and asking me like that. You got the scenario, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So now I should not open the voucher and show him. Correct? No. I should not go to Dave work, voucher, pull out the thing and show him. I have to show him, I have to show the director in a report format. There is a more formal way of, what is that? Giving the ledger balance. There is a formal way of seeing a ledger balance. So how to see a ledger balance? Please write down all of you. Note to check a ledger balance. So how to get the balance of all four traders? You can, as I told you, you can always go to, you can search, go to voucher and open the voucher and see the amount. But that is not the formal way. Formal way is to, you have to see in a report form. So in Tally Prime, there is one special thing called go to. You see at the top, Alt G, go to. So what is this go to? Let us see. I'll say enter. See, if you see this go to, it contains all forms of report. See, common report, final account report, payable, all those things. Fine. So whenever you are free, try to explore all these things. See, the more time you spend in front of the software, the better control and grip you will get over the software. This is not only for Tally, for any software. Let us say working on Excel. The more time you spend in front of the software, you will become more familiar with the things, where which feature comes where, which feature is located where, all those things. Correct? No. So don't forget that. That's how you become familiar with the software. You will get the mastery over the software. So now you tell me where all I can get the balance of alpha traders. How much you have to pay? That is what the director is asking. Correct? Now, director is standing in front of me. asking me, you prepare the chair for the alpha to alpha traders, I'll sign and go. So now where I have to search? You have to tell me where all I can get this balance.
Bills payable.
Good. Okay, bills payable. See, pending amount 9 lakh 50. Right. There are some more methods. Let us get familiar with the things. Go to, come on, tell me where all I can get. Apart from that, there are some 2 or 3 places where you can get, maybe more than that. As I told you, if you explore, you'll come to know.
So,
Shall we go?
receivables and payables report.
Yeah, very good. Receivable payable report. Okay, first we saw here bills payable, that's correct. Again, receivable payable, we can go here. See, bills payable. It will show again alpha 9 lakh 50. Okay, some more things are there. You have to tell me. So two are over. No, here also, please see, here also, if you go to ledger outstanding, okay, if you go to ledger outstanding and say alpha traders, it will show. It will show the list of ledgers which are outstanding. If there are, it can be, it's now in our case, it's only one ledger. Enter. See, pending amount 9 lakh 50. Now, come on, tell me some more places you can get. At some more places you can get. You have to recall your accountancy. Go to trial balance, you'll get it. After all, what is a trial balance? Trial balance shows list of ledger balances. That's it. That's what is trial balance. Enter. Current liability. Press the cursor on current liability. So there is sundry creditor. In that there is only one alpha traders 9 lakh 50. Getting it all of you. So that's how we have to explore the software. I told you, whenever a software is given, you have to explore. Okay, then only you'll get the mastery over the software. So this now by this time you understood go to is for fetching reports normally. Okay, what are the reports you want? You can fetch from go to. You can also navigate through gateway of Tally. See here, you can also navigate through gateway of Tally. Observe. So how to check a ledger balance? I'll go to display more report. Enter. I'll say account books. You can write the path if you want. Okay, now see, you can always write it if you want, or just observe. Okay, go to is there, that is exclusively for seeing the report. Still, you can do this way also. Display more report, come to account books, say ledger, which is a ledger you want to see the balance, select that, say enter. See, 9 lakh 50 is the balance. If a, if a ledger is showing credit balance, we owe, we have to pay. Since we have purchased, we have to, since we have bought, we have to pay. Credit balance, so what we owe, how much has to be paid. So 9 lakh 50 is the amount. So all of you got this. So like this, I told you, you have to explore the software. So now let us record the transaction. The company paid the full amount due by check. Full amount due to you are right. Correct. No, simply I can't say to Alpha Traders. That is a complete transaction to Alpha Traders by check. So now let us record this. So your friend said the journal entry, very correct. I'll go to vouchers. So I have to select payment voucher. I have to change the date. All of you see here, Alpha Traders will take. See, date is still first or first May. It is first June. I'll say F2. I'll write it as 1/6. F2 is date function. I told you in the first class. Alt F2 is period. Okay. So alpha trader, see, the characteristic feature of Tally is what? At any point in time, if you select a ledger, it will show the current balance. See, it is showing here 9 lakh 50. Okay, 9 lakh 50 is the credit balance. That means we owe, we have to pay. Enter. I'll punch in the amount 9 lakh 50. Enter. Against reference. Here, I did not select against reference. Tally, Tally itself selected against reference. Because, see, this is called, what do you say, this is called, I can't say artificial intelligence. See, this is how the system has been built. Okay, see, now I am in payment voucher. I have selected a party. What is that? I'm in a payment voucher. I have selected a supplier. I have selected a creditor. How Tally interpreted this? So this person is trying to adjust some existing due. That's how the Tally interpreted. See, there's the next level of interpretation. I did not select against reference. See, it itself took against reference. See, the cursor stood there. Understanding all of you? Now, if I say enter, it will list the bills. It will list the pending bills. Let us say I made a bought on 4 occasions or 5 occasions. It will show all these things. A0001 how much, A002 how much, A003 how much. So yes, you can have many pending bills. Correct? No, from a supplier, you can have many pending bills. You can fully pay the amount, or you can make part payment also. Let us say, I'll just change the scenario. I'll not say full amount due. I'll say 5 lakh against 950. So I'll call all for traders and tell him, no, please accept 5 lakh. Subsequently, I'll send you the balance. So enter. You say 5 lakh. Enter. Against reference. So, no, first is that's taken 5 lakh. Here you have to give 5 lakh. Correct? No? I'll show you. Okay. So we are supposed to give 9 lakh 50 to Alpha, but I'm making a part payment. I called him, I convinced him, please accept 5 lakh. So I'll give 5 lakh here. The against reference, see here, if you take, see, if you see your current balance, still 4 lakh 50 is showing credit balance. Still 4 lakh 50 is pending. Understanding all of you? That's what the accountant does majority of the time. See, if it is a trading concern, you will have lot of payments to be made, lots of receipts to be received. So you will be doing only these things. You made a sale, you made a purchase, you receive money from customer, you make a payment to supplier, you end up doing only these things. If it is a typically trading organization. So you have to be fast and you should be very alert, agile, all those things. So now I'm making a part payment. So what is that? Axis Bank, I'll say. So I'm making part payment to Alpha Traders 5 lakh. So if it is check, you give check information, check instrument number it is asking. If it is, you can also do net banking, e-fund transfer. Okay. If you're doing e-fund transfer, collect Alpha Traders bank details, you enter all those things, IFSC code, all those things. Okay. See, accountant has to capture maximum information. Then only is a good accountant. You should have you should have maximum information as far as possible, being part payment made. Enter page up. How if you see still 4 lakh 50 is pending. Understood all of you? Now you go and check up in your ledger, your report. It will show 4,50,000 pending. Same thing will go as Chinmay said. You'll see the same thing. Payable report. It will say 4,50,000. See, 4,50,000 is the pending amount. Okay. Then also you can go to all the things. Bills payable, ledger outstanding. Okay. Or you go to trial balance and check up there. See, I told you, Alt F1 will give you detailed view in a report. What is that? Alt F1 will give you detailed report, detailed information. I can't say detailed, detailed information in a report. So if I say again Alt plus one, it will collapse. It's a toggle button. It will expand, it will collapse. So all of you getting this. So now we have learned what are the vouchers we have learned so far. We have learned contra, payment, receipt, journal. Going further, we will learn purchase, sale. So let us do that. All of you, please write. I'll say chapter 2. Write down. So we'll create a new company and start doing all the things, other vouchers. We have learned 4 vouchers so far. We recorded 5 transactions. Now let us create new company. Say MCC Fashions. Okay, company name is MCC Fashions. All of you please write chapter 2 MCC Fashions. One sentence about the company. MCC Fashions is a trading organization. What is trading organization? What is trading organization?
They deal with selling the products to the customer.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, only Chinmay is answering. How about others? My dear students, you are 39 of you. Okay. Chinmay is taking part. It's very good to know that. Okay. Nikita Jain, what happened? Pallavi Nagesh, come on, miss. You did not answer today, you did not take part today. Pallavi Nagesh, what is trading organization?
Sir, an organization that involves buying and selling of goods.
Correct. Okay. Trading organization means purchase and sale of goods. Okay. So, for example, there is Sangeeta Mobiles. You know that, all of you. There is Sangeeta Mobiles. What he does, he purchases mobile phone maybe from a wholesaler. Okay, from a wholesaler. He'll display in his showroom and he'll sell it. That's all. That constitutes trading, buying and selling of goods. Fine. Okay, you got that. So MCC Fashion is a trading organization dealing in, please write about one sentence about the company. Dealing in ready-made garments. That's all. One sentence about the company. So let us create MCC Fashions. See here how to create a new company. You see you are already in Gateway of Tally. You don't have to log out and all. Say company. company create. You can create from here only. I'll create MCC fashions. So address, whatever the thing, I'll just say Ashok Nagar. All of you, you should also do. You too should do along with me. Don't just observe. Note on the points, do along with me. Karnataka. All these things to be given, but it is a practice exercise. I'm skipping. Financial year, I told you on 423. So on 423, books also same day. Everything it is showing. Okay. Now, for example, this F12. You will get more details. Okay. See, F12 is configuration. Please remember. Please note down also. In Tally, F12, function key 12 is configure. If you want to make any change in the setting, you have to go to configure. Don't forget. Very important key. One of the important key in Tally, F12, configuration, configure. So let us not do that. It's okay. Everything is set now. Enter. I'll say enter now. Company will be created. See, company created successfully. It also says enables the feature as per your business needs. See, there is GST for ready-made garment, 5%. Okay. But at this juncture, I do not want to take GST. Let me familiarize you with invoicing concept. Okay, then I will show you a presentation on GST, what is intrastate, what is CGST, all those things. After seeing the presentation, you will be in a better position to do transaction on GST. So as of now, I'll say no. Why I say no? If I say yes, it will ask for more input. Okay, so it will be little bit confusing for you. Don't want all those things. So let it make it simple. We are discussing in a trading organization to get ourselves familiar with invoicing. Say how to do purchase invoice, how to do invoicing in general. Fine, enter it. So I deliberately keeping GST no. Enter. Fine. This is the very first screen of Tally. As you know, we are in gateway of Tally. There are as many as three companies. No? So ours is MCC fashion. Now I told you, whichever you click, that will go. The active company is MCC fashions. If you want to invoke MCC Private Limited, click on MCC Private Limited. That will go to the forefront. Other two will be at the background. See now, MCC Private Limited. You see their book, you show what all you are recorded. Correct. No. So you go to period, it will show all the entries. One, two, you give space bar, open loop. Starting from what is this instruction? What I mean by open loop? If I say 1423 to blank, and my instruction to tally is what? You show me all the entries you have. Enter. All the entries it will show. So that's how we do that. Now let us take MCC fashion. The current point in this company discussion. So MCC fashions. So you wrote about the company, it's a trading organization, trading in ready-made garment. Now all of you write down in your book. Please write. Okay. Heading is MCC Fashion. That is the name of the company. Next line, don't forget in the books of MCC Fashions. That is very important. I told you in accounts, you have to interpret, you have to fix one focal point. From that, from our company's point of view, we have to interpret. I told you, we can't interpret two ways. The other person, if he is a customer or a supplier, that is his concern. What is happening in my book, that is of paramount importance. So in the books of MCC fractions. Now write transaction number 1/4/23, 1st April 2023. Shall I tell the transaction? Please write. Company company purchased company purchased the following from brand factory. I'll repeat it. Company purchased the following from brand factory. Colon dash. Now you write next line. Number 1. T-shirts 300 numbers at, there are 3 items, each item you write in each line, in one line. 3 items, 3 lines. First item, t-shirt, 300 numbers at rupees 450 per number. For Brigade Road Godown. So this is first item. What are the first item? First line, t-shirt 300 numbers at rupees 450 per number for Brigade Road Godown. Next line, second item, pants. Pants 200 numbers at rupees 700 per number for Commercial Street Godown. Last one, jeans 100 numbers at rupees 1000 per number for MG Road Godown. So this is a transaction. Now you tell me how to go about. So you are the accountant, your job is to capture, your job is to record. So how to go about?
Write the journal entry.
Yeah. Solution, step number 1, write the journal entry. All of you try. If somebody is ready with the answer, share it. Chinmay, what is going
Sir,
on in your mind?
sir, is it T-shirts account debit 1,35,000. Pants account debit 1,40,000. Jeans account debit 1 lakh to brand factory uh, 3,75,000.
Okay. Others, do you agree with your friend? Pallavi Nagesh, what do you think is what you are thinking? What is coming to your mind? Chinmay is putting a lot of effort. As a teacher, I can understand. She pulled out the calculator and calculated also. Very good. Okay. See, like that, you have to be like that. Okay, Chinmay, I'm really impressed. Okay, you're taking part, you're so active. Okay, fine, good, very good. See, if you observe, I'll finish in 5 minutes, last 5 minutes. If you observe in chapter number one, I said company bought air conditioner, furniture, printer, like that. I never said the word purchase. There was no mention of word purchase. I told you one of the interpretation is the moment you use the word purchase, it is meant for sale. As I told you last time, air conditioner, furniture, printer, we bought, we never purchased, we bought to fit it in maybe director's room, in the front office, like that. Those were fixed assets. Those were fixed asset account information. But in the second chapter, I said company purchase. I don't use the word bought. I use the word company purchased. So it is meant for sales. You purchase t-shirt 300 numbers, pant 200 numbers. For what? So that is your business. You are a trading organization, you are a trading concern. You purchase these things with the intention to sell. So, summing up this, what is the meaning is you can't. So, pant, t shirt, jeans, or what? Your company's inventory is not fixed asset, it's not an asset. That is your company's stock item. That is your company's inventory. I think somewhere I told you last, I think yesterday, you can't debit or credit an inventory. You can debit or credit a ledger, an account. That's all. You can't debit or credit a godown. You can't debit or credit a stock item. All the inventory information you have most of them. Some five are there. For five inventory information are there. You saw that. Stock group, stock category, all those things. You can't debit or credit them. Only accounts you can, ledger you can debit or credit. All of you got this point? So think about this. All of you think about this point. Okay. So you tell me the journal entry tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So I'll wind up the class. See all of you. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.